Hello, my name is Emmanuel Altin. My presentation will be about a movie that I watched. The title of my presentation is Human Control and the Ethic of Artificial Intelligence and the Machine. Uh, Artificial Intelligence Control and Ethic and the Machine. Summary: the machine explore artificial intelligence created by for military purposes and the ethical problem that come from human attempt to control it. My research question: others others the machine show that the real danger of artificial intelligence come from human control rather than the technology itself. And in my thesis, the machine argue that the real danger is not artificial intelligence itself, but the human desire to control it. Reveal how power and military interest can turn advanced technology into a threat. All right. The film follows a scientist named Vincent working on an artificial intelligence for the military, and he created a machine that becomes more advanced and begin to show human-like behavior. As the machine develop awareness and emotion, the government tries to control it and turn it into a weapon. This creates a conflict between human power and the machine independence. And at the end of the film, the machine escaped the control, showing that it can make its own choices. And the beginning of the film, the machine is created for the military use. Vincent explained that they want a machine that can manage the battle, the negotiation, and the peace. This showed from that from the start, AI was designed for control and power, not understanding. This idea is supported by Haynes, who explained that humans remain responsible for the action of artificial intelligence. This means that the machine purpose is shaped by human decision, not by the technology itself. And later on, Sparrow also argued that using machine in warfare raised serious ethical concern, disconnect to the film because the AI is created especially for military control, which already introduced the danger. Together, these ideas show that the real problem began with human intention. The AI is not dangerous on its own, but becomes dangerous because of human choose to design and use it. Now, AI develop identity and emotion in the course of the film or in the movie. In this part, the machine began to show human-like behavior when acts auto when acts out the war make it feel is the machine respond scared for myself and my family. It also say I'm not a machine, like the part of the movie, which clearly show a sense of identity starting to build on the machine itself. And later in the movie, Vincent, the scientific, says it is a beautiful programming, but Eva respond the it start itself. This is very important because it shows that AI is no longer just following comments but learning on its own. Hence, um, explain that artificial intelligence raise questions about responsibility, especially when machines begin to act like human. This connect directly to the film because the machine is starting to behave as its own identity. And Sparrow also pointed out that ethical concern increase when machines become more autonomous. This moment in the film show that as the AI become more human-like, the issue is no longer just technology, but how humans respond to it. My last main point is human control become the real danger. Human control starting to go over. And so many scenes on the movie, the military tries to force the machine to kill someone, especially Thompson, who gives the order saying, kill him, and obey the order. However, the machine does not act immediately and instead asks why. This moment is very important because it shows that the machine is not naturally violent. It's actually questioning the command, which suggests a level of ethical thinking. The violence is coming from human, not from the AI. This is why Hans in his writing explained that human remain responsible for the action of artificial intelligence. This support that even when the machine acts, the responsibility is still belonging to the people who control it. And later on, Spao also argued the same thing about the human responsibility and warfare. This saying clearly showed that the real danger is not artificial intelligence itself, but the human desire to control it and use it for power. Well, this is my conclusion, and we, based on the movie, I can say that AI is not the main danger. Human control creates the real threat. Military power leads to ethical problems, and the film challenge how we define humanities. And this is my citation page. Yes, guys, this is my food for thought question. In slash 5, um, as you can remember, when the machine says I'm not a machine, okay? So for that, I have a question. If a machine can think and feel, should it still be treated as a tool? Why? And my second food for thought question will come from slide 6. When the machine refused to follow the order that the Thompson gave it to follow when Thompson asked him to kill. So my question from that, who is truly responsible for violence in this scene? The AI or the human controlling it? Now, in slide 4, that as you can, I don't know if you remember, the AI was designed for war and control. So, and I have a question for that. What does this suggest about human intention when creating advanced technology? Thank you.